that property.
It's a wee bit rainy.
Sick and tired of the 9 to 5.
Cheerio.
Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note.
Hey guys, so we're out here today trying to get some stuff done, but it's raining a lot and it's kind of too muddy to do any tractor work. So we just pulled the saw head off the sawmill. I'm about to take the track in the house where the floor is nice and straight. That way I can get all the track laid out and get it all welded together and make sure it's all straight.
We have a lot of wood here that needs to be cut. So on days that he can't do dirt work because we're not really doing anything on the inside of the house, mostly just septic right now. On days that he can't do dirt work because of the rain, we're going to be messing with the sawmill and trying to get a lot of this wood split because as we're taking down trees, we don't want them to rot. So
Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my
I
hand.
literally put this in the thermos this morning and it is still incredibly hot. It's kind of hard to see, but it's not flush with the floor.
So yeah, as Summer showed y'all, this is pretty out of place. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is get two 20-foot sticks of 3x3 1/4-inch thick angle iron, and then I'm gonna take the two good pieces that I have left and weld one to each one. That way they're about 26 foot each, and then I'll just use part of the bent one for bracing probably if I cut it in, shorter spots that I can cut out the bent part. So I'm not gonna go get the steel today, so it'll just have to wait for another day. So pretty much for the rest of the day, I'm gonna go finish organizing the storage building, and then Summer's gonna try to get a bunch of the floor grinded out. So yeah.
I'll kind of show you my setup here. So I've learned that I don't like sparks. So I do have jeans on, but I have Cody's welding shirt in my lap. And then I'm sitting on our old house mat. And then you can kind of see what I've gotten done today. It kind of goes back a little bit further. Thank you. I'm sitting on the house mat for comfort. And then I have gardening gloves because that's all we have. I do have this Cardinals mask on. Not ideal, but my mask that I would like to use broke and I don't have a replacement, and I'm not gonna let that stop me from doing work. So I had this in my purse. So this is what I'm using. It's not the best, but it'll do. And face shield, obviously. So hopefully we can get some of this done. Y'all know that I hate it so much. Dread it so much. But we did put a new blade on, so hopefully that'll help make it go by a little quicker. We'll see. Here we go.
Just let it go, go, go. Then you're breathing in. You're breathing out.
So this is what I've gotten done today, which is quite a bit, I feel like. But we're gonna take a break and go ride the four-wheelers. So see you then.
We're breathing out.
So we are at, it's not the Salvation Army, I think it's the Humane Society, I'm not sure, I'll ask Cody. Look at these we just found. There's 2 of them. And they're still framed, still have the plastic on them. So we think they'll be great for our bedroom, and then that leaves 2 windows that we don't have to frame because they have the frame. So we'll see. Like, they're Anderson windows, and they still have the plastic on them. So yeah. And then Cody said that they open both ways. How much are the windows normally, babe?
Probably around $200, I would think.
And we're getting them for 40 bucks.
Honestly, probably more with how big they are.
And we're getting them for 40 bucks a piece. So great find. And here's the other one. So previously we were given windows, but they're not framed. It's just the glass. So this will alleviate us having to frame 2 windows for our bedroom.
Technically, we're supposed to have one window that can open. That way we have fire escape. So
this is great. I'm very excited. 40 bucks a piece. Y'all know how cheap that is? Oh my gosh. So we moved the trailer today, and I guess we must have left a bag of trash out because this was underneath the trailer and some things were scurried out. So must have left a bag of trash out, which were pretty good. And then probably a coon got in it. So I'm going to try to get all that cleaned up really quick.
I've never been so close before.
Okay, so there's all the trash. I emptied out our buckets as well.
Got me taking my pants off.
You stripping for me?
Yeah, it's a little hot.
You can strip for me any day, babe.
Can't afford me.
Oh, Lord.
You will stay forever a dream. You were truly my lover, but it was over so fast.
So eventually he'll have to make more log supports to obviously account for the bigger track. However, steel is expensive, so straighten the track, build the track, cut what we can, eventually make more log supports, correct?
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess this is gonna have to be the end of the track because that was bent right there. They bent the tip right there.
Good night.
I said that side's bent too, but I guess good thing it's 3 inches too long and cut the bent piece off. Warrington steel sucks. I'm really pissed about this right now. All right, so we're gonna start off by getting them cut to 20 foot even, and then I think I'm gonna leave probably about an inch sticking out on this end from where the wall support is. That way I'll be able to weld on those extra tracks later. Since we don't have the log supports for them right now, there's no point in putting them on right now. So yeah, we'll start off by doing that and then get everything squared up and get ready to weld it.
Did we just flip the breaker?
We can put the freezer.
Yeah.
Said to me, it seems like you left me
What happened?
I keep flipping the breaker because I'm using a little generator.
Oh, we're gonna turn off everything that we're not really using.
I don't want to drag over the big generator right now.
I'm in the Jeep up at the top of the property and I just heard him yell, so I'm gonna assume I'm editing a TikTok, that's why I'm in the car. We have better signal up here, but I just heard him yell yeah, really loud, so I think he finally got it. The power, literally, it's cut off like 5 times and I'm like, babe, just let me help you bring the generator up, or down, I guess, and he's like, no, I'll just wait it out. So let me go look. I heard you yell. You caught it?
I got one.
You got one. So what are you using it for?
I'm going to use it for one of my end cross braces where the sawmill starts out at, because since the sawmill sits there, we can't really cut there anyway, so we don't need one of the log support braces right there. So this works just as good, and I'll be able to save one of those for where I actually need it at.
Hi. We're taking a break and carving pumpkins.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
What's the inspiration for your pumpkin, babe?
Dwight from The Office.
Let me see it.
Oh, it's not done.
Okay.
Figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling
He's gonna give me a
down, I will
nose.
Keep on searching for my high. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my
Love it.
head high. Even if the sky is falling.
And I gave her eyelashes.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
A lot later now, we took a break and carved pumpkins and took some funny pictures in the woods. It was a lot of fun. And now he is just back to working on the sawmill and getting everything lined up and the measurements accurate and correct, because he's welding it, so it's not like he can ever do it again. So he's just taking his time with it. It's not gonna all get done today. It's gonna take a couple days. So yeah, I'm going to go check in on him and see what all he's gotten done.
We got the end pieces squared up and got a brace put into the end right there. It also kind of doubles as a stop for the end of the saw. That way it can't roll off the end. And I don't have to bolt or weld on the stops that came with it now. So we got that done, and now I'm basically just going down the line and checking the measurements and making sure it's exactly 30 and 5/16 is what it's supposed to be. And tack welding each log support on, and then I'll go back and double check all the measurements again, check all the squareness of it again, and make sure it's, you know, completely straight. And then if everything checks out, I'll weld it all together.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
while he's doing this, I can't really grind where I've been grinding, so I'm gonna start on that end of the container now and just get a little bit of that done. So, it's what time?
Probably almost 6.
Yeah. He's gonna camp out here tonight and keep working on this. I'm gonna go home, take care of the puppies. Should we end this video or should we keep going?
When are you coming out? Are you coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
We'll finish it tomorrow.
Okay.
That's it for the night.
All right. We'll see y'all in the morning. So ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bam.
Hi guys. Try it again. Wait.
What up?
I don't know. Okay, hold on. One more time. Hi guys.
What's going on? So we just got back from going to pick up some steel. We found a guy in Washington, Missouri, probably about 45-50 minutes away from us, that had a bunch of steel, and it was for amazing prices, so we couldn't pass it up.
Literally, one of them is what happened.
So yeah, one of these 2x4s that I got for the Sawmill frame, we paid $93 for it, and I looked it up at Core-Mark Metals, and it goes for about $247, I think it said right now. So yeah, we got a pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal. So
and I did the math on the square tubing, and right now it's going for about $680 a foot. We paid $260 a foot,
so we got
way
enough
cheaper.
We got tubing for reinforcing walls, windows. We also got enough steel for the sawmill, so we pretty much got steel to handle all of our projects. Yeah, steel for pretty much all of our projects. So yeah, he has. Did you just trim?
No.
Okay. Anyways, he has work 4 days now. So.
Oh yeah, lots of stuff to do on that side.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
So we got most of it all welded together. I still got a little bit of welding left to do on the track itself, but right now I'm basically cutting frame rails to go underneath the track, and we're basically going to make a frame for the track to go on and turn the whole thing into one big trailer. That way we can move it around easy. We don't have to worry about it being level and messing with all that, because it'll, be made straight. So, and then I'm going to use these little hooks or whatever they were that we cut off the house down the middle, and weld one at each corner right there, and then about 3 feet down at each side right here. That way, whenever the saw is sitting here, we'll have points to be able to strap the saw itself down to. That way it won't move and fall off whenever we're transporting it.
When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Caught behind the Venetian blind, out of reach for the same line. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 99.
That's very heavy. We're gonna need like 4 people whenever we have this welded to this.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun getting it out of the house.
I think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches.
He's gonna have to pull the track off and do a couple more things before the track will permanently go on there. But basically, this is it. So yeah, he's going to.
And so the reason we did it this way, or I guess I'll just start from the beginning. We used the original bunks that came with the original frame. We got 2 new pieces of 20-foot long, 3x3, quarter-inch thick angle iron to make for the actual sawmill track. And then we used steel 2x4s, I think they're an 1/8-inch thick, for the frame itself. And the reason we kind of went overkill with it is because the sawmill itself is going to be a trailer. So now with that extra framing, all I gotta do is throw some leaf springs on the bottom, get a little axle, and throw some tires on it, and it's a trailer. And then we'll use some crank down jacks, kind of like you see on campers, pop-up campers, and we'll put one at each corner to level it out whenever it's actually being used as a sawmill.
So yeah.
Yeah, good progress made today.
Close your eyes.
Well, that's pretty much it for today. And also kind of the reason we're trying to get the sawmill finished and going right now is because obviously we got a lot of stuff to build, need a lot of wood. We're gonna build all our cabinets ourselves too. So I'm gonna try and get some 1-inch thick white oak boards cut as fast as possible and get them in the house. That way we can start getting them to
Dry out.
a little bit. So yeah, that's why we're doing that. We're about finished for today, I guess. So next video, we're gonna be framing out all the doors and windows with steel for the house. And then we'll probably have some more septic in there, finishing up the septic lagoon. So right now we're trying to get a hold of a dump truck full of clay. So as soon as I get that dropped off, we'll get the lagoon built. But until then, framing. So bye guys.
We're gonna be okay.